Hey guys, we're back at the Flying 15. It's been a while since I've done an update, so forgive me on that one. So we're just going to bring you up to speed on the progress so far. So as you can remember, just to take you back to video 1, and if you haven't seen video 1, then I urge you to, I'll put the link in the description below so you can watch that. As you can see, she's all white. She's nice and clean. So if you remember, Hi came to me after an eventful episode of coming all the way down from Kettering to Suffolk, and then unfortunately having a few mishaps and ending up being sunk on the bottom of Alton Broad. We've obviously got her into the boatyard, and we have cleaned her up. Look how clean she's came up. And I'm going to tell you what I use, and I know before you eco green warriors start, there is nothing growing in this boatyard apart from the trees, which are miles away. And so I did use a rather noxious substance called patio cleaner. Okay, it's a mild acid, we know. I'm just trying to, I can't see it. Where is it? Here it is. So very cheap stuff. Brick and patio cleaner. So what we done? Literally got ourselves an empty one of those. Yep. I used the full breathing mask. Everyone's got a breathing mask these days, so had one spare, would you believe? With goggles, attacked the boat with the old and it just literally ran off. So all the old manky lime scale, and I'll put insert a little picture of here what it was like before, because as you remember, it was as yellow as the inflatable airbags there, and it literally all ran down. And I did put some catchment parchment out on the floor to try and grab as much of it so it didn't go into the soil. And yeah, it's come up absolutely stonkingly clean. So the other things that we've been doing today, as you can see, the main sheet is somewhat baggy, but then she's not correctly seated up as yet. So we're going to be working on the main sheet today. We're going to be stripping out all the control wires for the spinnaker, because we are not going to be bothering about the spinnaker for now. My plan is winter will soon be upon us, and before I go any further with the boat spending money on it, because what I do want to still do is all the fiberglass work and a nice fresh paint job. I don't see any point in doing that until I've been out for a sail in it. So inside, it's a damn sight cleaner than what it was when you last saw it. And if you remember last time you saw it, there was inches of mud everywhere, so it's had a damn good clean out. So today we're going to be stripping out all the old spinnaker gear, just de-rigging it, because we're not going to be bothering with it. And then in part 2, if I keep in the boat, then we'll reinstate the spinnaker. We have got all the spinnaker running gear, so we're going to get rid of all the pole and everything just to declutter it so we can have a nice sail in it. And I am hoping to get a lot done on it today and hopefully get her in the water for tomorrow. Yeah. So the main sheet, just for you non-nautical guys, that's not the main sheet, that's the main sail. Lesson 1, there are no ropes on a boat. Yes, there are, they say. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've all got individual names. So this is your main sheet, which is a rope, but that's how you control where your main sail is. And we call it a sheet simply because if you told somebody to grab a rope, they would say which one. So every rope aboard a boat, a ship, has got its own individual name. So this is the main sheet. Right.
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
Hello, everybody. It's a bit of a change since you were last here. It's now winter time. And unfortunately, the restoration, don't change the screens, there you go. The restoration on the Flying 15 didn't go according to plan. And you can see why now in this little clip coming up. Now, what we want to know, people, Paul's done his, Paul. He's got more hair than me, look, by the way. Paul, can we get a few more miles out of that?
No, no way.
Are you sure?
100%.
Can we not use a bit of gaffer tape?
You have done the miles.
I've done the miles on that.
That's a new musical instrument.
To get this jib sheet down, because if that unfurls in the wind, we're going to have a lot of trouble. Not going to go through it, but we did do a lot of rigging work, changed a lot on the rigging side of things, and we'll bring that to you in part 3. But this is part 2. Enjoy what we have done so far. And once again, have a lovely Christmas or a holiday season, depending on your belief. Have a great one, and we'll be right back in the warmer weather. Until now, it's Little John signing out. Have a good Christmas, everybody. Ho, ho, ho. There she is. Hi. We'll see you next year. Teddy bye, everybody. Bye-bye.